Hey everyone, it's fun around. My name is Jordan. Sad to see the NBA go. Congratulations to the Thunder. Prayers up for Tyrese Halliburton. Sucks to see him go down that way. He was off to a hot start. Probably would have been very exciting game at the end. But anyway, we have the WNBA now for the summer. So I have a few picks for you guys, and you will see images that come up on the screen right here. This is from a data app called Outlier. There will be a link in the description with a 7-day free trial for Outlier. So let's jump into these picks. And always the pinned comment may have something, it may not have something. I'll talk about that at the end of the video because I did have some pinned comment plays that I really liked last time, and I put them in there, and they did great, but it was based off of something that I found, so I'll talk about that later. We do have 4 games. I don't have enough time to break down each game and everything and their spreads and all that. So I have 4 different plays for you all. Maybe I'll pick a spread and put that in the pinned comment. Sometimes later in the day, I just have more conviction on a spread, and I end up playing it myself. So then, I put it in the pinned comment. So this first play that I like is going to be Ryan Howard over 9.5 rebounds plus assist at -118. She played against the Dallas Wings earlier this year and had 17 total rebounds plus assist, and she's gone over this in 8 out of the last 10 games. Now, I know you might be saying, well, what about Jordan Canada, the starting point guard? She didn't play in that game. Well, you're correct. She did not play. So in games with Canada this year, Ryan Howard has gone over this in 71% of games this year. So she's still getting assists. She's still getting rebounds. The Wings are just a great matchup. 5th most rebounds to guards, 3rd most assist allowed to guards. So she's been getting it done. Alicia Gray is also a good line to look at for this. And Jordan Canada lines, they don't put out for whatever reason. His next pick is going to be from the Mystic and the Lynx game. Once again, Nafisa Collier is questionable. It's going to be up in the air. Like I said last time, Courtney Williams and Kayla McBride are going to be your go-tos for volume, and they were in that game, and they went off for points. If you had listened to that little note, they were the ones who scored a ton of points. If Nafisa is ruled out, the Mystics have been pretty solid this year. Secure Austin starting to break out. But this one play that I found on Outlier, it's on Prizepicks right now. It's not on any of the books, but I don't know if any other books have turnovers. So I'm going to put this up here, and if your book has turnovers, I really like this play. So it's Sonia Citron over 1.5 turnovers. And she's gone over in 8 out of the last 10 games, just had 5 total turnovers against the Dallas Wings. And now she plays Minnesota. Even if Nafisa isn't there, Kayla McBride and Courtney Williams are some of the best defensive guards in the WNBA. But if Collier is there, the defense is going to get better. So just for her to get 2 turnovers, I think this is a good play. So if you're on Prizepicks, you can throw it in your parlay if you like it. And hopefully we can find some other sports books that use turnovers. I'm not 100% sure. So they should have them up there, but I just really like this play. So if you guys could, please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, please leave a comment for the algorithm. You just put a number like the number 1. That helps get this video out there for more people to see. And also, if you want to get away from Prizepicks and try out other things like Underdog Fantasy, and that have more dynamic payouts and all that, check out Underdog. Check out Sleeper, ParlayPlay, ChalkBoard, or better. Underdog is matching your first deposit up to $1,000. The rest are doing up to $100. Links are in the description. That'll take you straight there. Promo code's fine around 11. And this next one I found is Agumake of the Seattle Storm. She's been amazing. 4 of the last 5 games. Over 16.5 points, -125, 20 plus points over 4 of the last 5 games, and then 25 plus points over the last 3 there. Fever they're like in the middle of the road, giving up points to the forward position. In those last 3 games, she's shooting 16 to 17 field goal attempts a game and shooting 70 to 75%. So this is just one of those picks where you can't fade the hot hand. She's playing absolutely amazing right now. Close competitive game with the Storm and the Fever. The Storm have solid guards that can score, and they have guards who can set up their bigs, like Gabby Williams can pass the ball very well. Skylar Diggins can pass the ball very well too. So Gumake, hot right now. So I'm going to point that one out. And then this final one is going to be Ariel Adkins, over 13.5 points, minus 125. She had a really cold stretch there, and I wouldn't even say it's a cold stretch. She just had a stretch where the team was getting blown out so much that she just wasn't getting the minutes and the volume. And she had a stretch there where she was doing really well. And so this last game, she took 22 shots, was extremely aggressive, ended up scoring 29 points in a loss, but they were competitive. I believe that was against the Atlanta Dream. So in order for them to be competitive, she needs to be aggressive. They're going up against the LA Sparks, who aren't that great of a team, and this should be a competitive game, shouldn't be a blowout. So the volume should be there. The confidence should be there. 29 points. I'd feel pretty good about myself. I'd want to take some more shots too. So Sparks are giving up the fourth most points to the guard position. They do give up a lot of points overall, just playing at a fast pace. So I like for her to step up in this matchup for the Sky. The Sky really need that number one option, and it was supposed to be Ariel Adkins when Kennedy Carter wasn't re-signed, and she's got to play like this in order for them to be competitive. But they're not winning games like this, but we just need them to be competitive. So I do like her for 14 plus in this one. So if you guys would like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. You can talk about WNBA, baseball, all that good stuff. That is completely free. And then as far as a recap goes, for the last video, I had Alyssa Thomas for assist, over 8.5 assists. She got 8, and the blowout was so bad, she didn't even play in the fourth quarter. Easily would have cashed that play. So that one just sucks. Then Nafisa Collier was ruled out, so I went with Dearica Hamby over rebounds. She ended up with a couple rebounds short. But then these plays I want to talk about. So I was looking at the Outlier Pro tool, the plus EV plays on there, and I noticed a couple of three-point shooting plays, and I don't just take plus EV plays just because they're plus EV. I go and I check the data, the stats to see, if is it a good matchup and all that, and a lot of times it's not, and that's why it is plus EV. But Novig sometimes has some really good odds on things. So I put Rickea Jackson over 1.5 3-pointers made for plus 114. I put that in the pinned comment. And then I also put Kalia Copper for over 1.5 3-pointers made. That was at plus 127 on Novig. And those came out as plus EV plays. And the volume looked good. The data looked good and everything. And both of those cashed pretty easily. So, like I said, and at the beginning of this video, if I'm looking through those plays and I see something that I feel like is a really good payout and the data looks good to support it, the matchup looks good to support it, I'm probably going to be betting it myself. So I will throw that in the pinned comment as well. I can't guarantee I'm going to find anything, but it could happen like those two plays. So keep an eye out. And like even a couple days before, like Citron for 1.5 3-pointers made was on there for plus money, and she hit it. And then even for the finals game 7, I saw Andrew Nemhard for 1.5 3-pointers made for like plus 180 or something like that. And I ended up hitting that. It just kind of made sense that, he could be the guy to knock those down. So keep an eye out on the pinned comment. If you're watching the video, just go check it out. If there is one there, I may always drop some extra plays. So I'm going to get this one that I didn't get out to you all. God bless you. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.